Alright, take two. Hey there, Twisted Sage here. A lot of backtracking, Mercury retrograde stuff. Sun is currently 6 degrees Gemini. Gemini is the sign of the angel. The moon is currently 6 degrees in Taurus. So we are in the dark moon phase. Clearing out all that heavy eclipse energy. When I think dark moon for myself, I think something of a Scorpio moon. But they say the power of the manifestation of a new moon is in that just before that dark moon phase. Just like, well, just even when you think about seeding anything, the seed is inside the ground, it's not exposed to the light, or is inside the mother, growing in the womb in the dark. But I am one who's weary of dark moon people. Just got a message from a crow saying I should be. But yeah, travel safely out there. Travel patiently, I should say. That Mercury still sextile Pluto, Mercury being the planet of your short distance travels. We got all this Aries energy, so Aries is probably one of the most impatient energies there is. But definitely impatience comes from your masculine fire air signs. There could also be aspect driven. Anyways, I guess main topic I was going to hit on was that Salvador Ramos, the 18-year-old kid that killed 20 people. 19 of them might have been children no older than kindergarten. I don't know his time of birth. I did set him up as a Scorpio rising based on his eyebrows and hairline. He is a Taurus sun, 26 degrees, that sits on that demon star of Algorand. Sorry, Algorand is a cryptocurrency coin, which you might want to get into. Based on Algol deals with greed as well. So like I spoke upon before, no secret to most people that are astrologers, but the mutable signs is where we get people that tend to commit murder from. Whereas like it's your water signs that commit suicide. But yeah, so a couple things that jumped out to me. Look, he was looking at his chart. He was a 0 degree Mercury in Taurus. So significant placement. Famous person, Adolf Hitler, was a 0 degree sun in Taurus. 0 degree brings out, they say, a pure form of whatever it's in. Because astrology is layers and layers. So for instance, I'm 18 degree Leo rising, making the sun my ruling planet. What's my sun doing? It's in 15 degrees of Aquarius. But if my memory serves me correctly, 15 degrees is also a Leo degree. And then you can also break down the ones are associated with the sun, and 5s are associated with Mercury. Anywho, back to Ramos. So by me giving him a Scorpio rising, ends up pushing his moon also into Taurus, 3 degrees so. But yeah, the 0 degree can bring out an Aries or Pluto type vibe. If he was a Scorpio rising, his Pluto was opposed his ruling planet Venus, being a Taurus. So his Venus is in Gemini. And he also had placements of all mutable signs. So that Pluto is in Sagittarius, 21 degrees, opposes 26 degree Venus in Gemini. I believe his Uranus is like 6 degrees Pisces. And that leaves his Jupiter in Virgo. He also, I think it was more of a T-square more than a grand square. But you can easily look up there's a list of serial killers. So obviously if we're going serial killer, that's someone that's got an addiction to multiple killings. But like I pointed out with O.J. Simpson the other day, a Gemini with a Pisces moon. But this, it's not the stereotype, because obviously there's millions of people with mutable planets. So that, the degree thing, the aspects, the houses, but it seems to be the mutable signs that be pushed to it more than any others. Now, okay, so his personal Uranus was 15 degrees Taurus. Excuse me. That's the transit. Aquarius. So, the Neptune and Aquarius are definitely the, there's outer messaging coming through. So we know that Uranus is kind of like the higher mind. So it's a higher octave of Mercury, and Neptune is a higher octave of Venus. So again, that the eclipse set off his dark plan. We also had, probably one of the heavy things or significant ones was the Neptune, transiting Neptune at 25 degrees Pisces, was in direct square to his ruling planet Venus, 26 degrees Gemini. So again, squares create an internal conflict. Gemini is a mental sign of thought, logic. again, that the 26 degree sun in Taurus, perhaps he just really had a dark, evil heart. Demon star, right? Because the sun rules the heart space. We all know the heart's the most important part to this existence. All right. I'm going to jump over to Palmer, good old David Palmer. He's saying make significant moves now. Again, Venus rules self-worth, Taurus rules self-worth. So the Taurus energy generally is not going to sell themselves short. They'll opt out. Alright, start that up. Self-worth.